Hi class! So today we're going to continue with the diversity and the history of mathematics presentations we've been going through. Today our presentation is going to be about the Witch of Agnesi. This week so far on Monday we covered Charles Lewis Reason, Tuesday we covered Hypatia, Wednesday we covered Euphemia Lofton Haynes, Thursday we covered Benjamin Banneker, Friday we will cover today the Witch of Agnesi. So let's review a little bit before we get started on today's lesson. So Monday we covered Charles Lewis Reason. He lived in New York from 1818 to 1893. He was the first African American to teach in a predominantly white college. From Tuesday we covered Hypatia. She was in ancient Greece from 350 to 415 Common Era. She was the last librarian of Alexandria. Wednesday, we covered Benjamin Banneker. He was from Maryland. He lived from 1731 to 1816, I believe. He had the successful predication of a solar eclipse. Yesterday, Thursday, we covered Euphemia Lofton Hayes. She lived in America from 1890 to 1980. She founded the math department at the University of the District of Columbia and pushed for training of African American teachers. And today we will cover Maria Gaetana Agnesi, or the Witch of Agnesi. Here are pictures that we've been looking at all week. Mr. Charles Reason, and then Benjamin Banneker, Maria Agnesi, and Euphemia Haynes. And today we are going to talk about Maria Gaetana Agnesi. She was born in Milan in 1718 to a very wealthy family. She was very, very smart as a child, and she was very involved in the math world. She spoke many languages and had mastered mathematics by her teenage years. She wrote many essays, but her most important essay was on differential and integral calculus. Her most well-known work is called the Witch of Agnesi Curve. I'll show y'all that in a moment. After her father died, she gave up mathematics and devoted her life to the poor and the homeless. She lived until 1799. So in this top corner here, you can see the Witch of Agnesi Curve being done in the Google logo with Maria Agnesi inside of the second O. The Witch of Agnesi is the curve that Maria studied in 1748 in her book Instituzioni Analitici ad uso della Gioventù Italiana, which can be translated to the first surviving mathematical work written by a woman. The name witch derives from a mistranslation of the term avericera, which in Latin means to turn, but it was translated from avericera, which means witch, hence the name the Witch of Agnesi instead of the Curve of Agnesi. So we're going to talk now about how to find a Witch of Agnesi curve. So to find it, you start with a circle of diameter a, centered at a point 0, a over 2 on the y-axis. You choose a point A on the line y equal to a, connect it to the origin of the line segment, and then you call the point where the segment crosses the circle B. Let P be the point where the vertical line through A crosses the horizontal line through B, and then the witch is the curve traced by P as A moves along the line y equals A. I'm going to show you on the GeoGebra app linked below, so we're going to study that now. So as you can see, this is our B, this would be P, this is our A, and this is our circle. For this one we have diameter 2, but it's not that necessary. So anyways, here we have our A. So as you can see, as I move A along the line y equal to A, our P changes and gets traced out. And this curve that is created here is called the Witch of Agnesi curve. It's a rather neat thing, and it's very interesting that she as a woman, did create this and come up with it, and that it is still surviving from the 1700s. So you may think about, like, why are we learning about this? Well, we're learning about this because many of the mathematicians that we have talked about have been male and white. Now, I know that that has been the thing throughout history, mostly because it was all in ancient Greece, and that is what happened. They all were the ones who went to school and did that and studied. However, I want y'all to be able to understand that any of you can be a mathematician. It doesn't matter your background, your race, your culture, your gender, or your age. You can work hard and be passionate about something and achieve great things. Doesn't even necessarily have to be in mathematics, just go out and be passionate about something. Like Maria Gaetana Agnesi. Alright, class, thank you so much. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and make sure you study. We will be having a test on this next week. Bye!